It's an honor to be with you this evening at this very, very difficult time for Ukraine, obviously in particular, but really for everybody across the whole region, indeed everybody across the whole world, dealing with this absolutely astonishing, appalling situation. It's like something out of the mid-20th century catapulted forward to the year 2022. But look, I wanted to first of all thank the Polish City Club. It's always good to be with you. I think I was last at an event with you, I think about 3 or 4 years ago. I think we were discussing Brexit, which now seems like, sort of history and, relatively not as important as what is happening today. It kind of, something like an actual European war, like puts into perspective some of the other issues that we've had in recent years. But huge support for the Polish community in the UK. I long-standing visitor to Poland since 1985. One of my best things as a member of parliament you get to do as a government minister, I've been a government minister most of the last 10 years, you get to do some amazing things. You get to go to really incredible places and meet incredible people, incredible events. But one of the things I think I've most enjoyed in my 17 years as a member of parliament was making a speech on Trafalgar Square. And it's the only time I've ever made a speech on Trafalgar Square to mark Polish Independence Day, the 90th year of independence in 2008. And that was an incredible honor to be able to do that. And I know Poland, its history has not just been about its looking west and its relationship with a country like the UK, but also Poland's crucial role through history in terms of its looking east. And I think nowhere has Poland been more involved to the east than in the Ukraine. And the really, really close historic, cultural, geographic relationship with the Ukraine that has been there for many, many decades. And I know the role that Poland is playing in supporting Ukraine, as all of us are at the moment. The UK is also helping Poland. We announced yesterday, Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced yesterday a £40 million package of support for countries in the near vicinity, using, it's actually a suggestion that I made to Liz Truss a week or so ago, which was talking about how the Eastern European countries to its side, close to or having a border with Ukraine, won't necessarily, obviously there's a long history of refugee movements in Central and Eastern Europe, but thankfully it's not been a recent history. So there'll be assistance that can be given, is being given by countries like Britain in terms of managing what does it mean to suddenly get tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of refugees and that sort of flow. So the UK has provided 40 million of funding, humanitarian flow experts. We've got a team of 4 in Przemysl and elsewhere, and the cooperation with the Polish government, I think, has been really, really strong. But look, in terms of and I know the other nationalities are fantastic, have the solidarity, Lithuania here, Czech Republic. I'm the patron of the Czech-British Chamber of Commerce, and really proud to see Ladislav Hornan, our president here, as well, giving his support, Bulgaria and others. But look, when it comes to the actual situation, as somebody who's long been involved in Central and Eastern Europe, I believed all the British intelligence reports and others that an actual invasion was likely to happen. But still, there's something in you that feels, this couldn't possibly, of course I believe my own intelligence reports that I get given to me, but that feeling, is this actually going to happen in the year 2022? That a country is going to invade another country. And, part of you is saying, this can't possibly happen. I was talking to my 16-year-old daughter who went on a pro-Ukrainian demonstration yesterday. And she said to me, but Papa, these wars, there have been a few other wars. I said, what was that Iraq thing? She's very young, obviously. Iraq, and you've got this. And I said, but this one is a bit different. This is actually one country invading another country in a way that I don't think has been seen. Ladislav and I will know, the Soviet invasion of Czechoslovakia or the Soviet tanks on the streets of Poland during martial law and so on, all these kind of like past incidents, but it's not quite the same as an outright invasion of from one sovereign country to another in a brutal and barbaric way that I think has really profoundly shocked people. I mean, I think the profound shock has been immense the last 4 or 5 days. The UK, as you know, have been providing a lot of support, both moral and material, 100 million to Ukraine for economic reform, helping Ukrainian energy independence. That's obviously a long-term job. On Saturday, I was talking with the Minister Halushenko, the Ukrainian energy minister, about obviously the long-term objective of getting Ukraine out of the Russian energy orbit into being able to have much more diverse sources of energy. I know that's not going to be the immediate problem, but long-term, making Ukraine have other options available to it, I think is going to be really, really important for its strong and strength as a strong state. And just finally, I'd just like to say, I spent a really happy week on holiday in Western Ukraine, summer, which now seems like a different era. But I got the first chance to go to Lviv, first time in my life, this amazing city of Lviv that has just got so much history, the incredible background, how much Lviv has kind of changed. I went to Uzhhorod and Mukachev and really amazing places, and just loved Ukraine last summer in what seems like a very, very different world. So I just want to say, look, from a UK government perspective, we're supporting, very much engaged as one of the long-standing allies of really the whole region, engaged, making sure the UK voice is there, supporting Ukraine in particular, but really right the way across the region, providing practical, targeted assistance or financial assistance, diplomatic assistance to all the countries in the region, again to Ukraine in particular. And let us make sure of this, that we cannot afford, nobody in the world can afford for Vladimir Putin to win this conflict. Let's be absolutely frank. You know, this is as big as anything in the 20th century in that sense, in terms of sending a message to somebody that aggression will not pay. This is naked, flagrant aggression of one large country to a smaller country next door. That is something which I thought we'd left behind us in 1945, but has come back, which means that we have to fight those battles that our grandparents fought 2 generations ago, 3, 4 generations ago, and win them all over again. The simple message is aggression will not pay. People like Vladimir Putin we must ensure that he fails for the whole world, and particularly for the people of Ukraine. Thank you.